telling you, man, you look like that scary cabbie from Home Alone 2.
Ain't like, better in here, kid.
Ain't much better in here, kid.
So I should start Ubering people around Akwesasne?
Exactly.
Where's your camera?
It's right there.
Okay. No, I was like waiting to look at you. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Holy fuck.
With the camera.
We don't know if this is the right way to do it, but this is how we do it.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I was just like, I'm looking over here. I can see your face, but I just wanted to see your face on the TV. I don't know if that's okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
There I am.
Yeah.
There he is.
Hey, people.
Check it out.
I don't know why the way you were like, where's the camera? It made me think of Family Guy when it's like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. You know what's funny? Instead of looping it, they literally had James Wood say that like 20 times in a row.
Oh my god.
Got their money's worth.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yeah, he was Hades, man. He's awesome.
Nah.
Hades. He was, huh?
Fucking right away. Whoa, is my hair out? Yeah. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Aboriginal Outlaws. I'm Sugar Bear.
Johnny B.
I'm Joshua.
And I love it when we can support indigenous art. And it's even better when we can actually have the artists on. Unfortunately, that is very few and far in between. I mean, we've had some awesome artists on, people that actually create with their hands. But this one is special to me because I actually married her. It was awesome. For those of you that don't know, I am an ordained minister. And the only reason I did it was for your wedding.
Really?
It was.
Really?
Yeah, it never crossed my mind to be like, I should be in. What? Who does that? No one ever.
There's a couple of people, but yeah. No.
And now you can do that. That's one of the things you could do.
But I'm just
people
saying.
People would pay you money for
who
that.
thinks about. Who's like, you know what I should do? No, most people are asked, will you marry us? Okay.
Yeah.
And I did it.
Nice.
No.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Ransom, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Just get right in on that mic.
How you doing?
Get right in there.
Yeah, you can like slide
that.
your chair closer if you need to.
No, quit acting shy.
I act shy all the time. I'm
There you
actually
go.
not that shy.
No.
I don't think I am. Anyways.
No, you're not. Where's the camera? Right there. Look right at that camera and say, I ain't shy, motherfucker.
Oh, I know.
There you go.
I have to get into that. You just tell me to swear. I can't
Okay,
swear.
go ahead. Fuck yeah, you can swear.
I know. I like fucking swearing all the time. I'm
Yeah.
a fucking teacher.
Yeah.
So
Fuck
it's
are
like,
you?
So,
yeah,
which kids do you want to hit the most?
it's confidential.
Wait, what do you teach? Like older kids or you like the little ones?
I teach Head Start to grade 5.
Oh, okay. Don't be hitting kids. Then.
awesome.
Yeah, don't be. Wait till you get to
Serious
like.
matter.
Yeah, wait till you get to like 7 or 8.
I mean, that's
then
why I
you-
work in the middle school.
Yeah, then you can start throat punching all the kids.
What school are you at?
I'm at Skapajila Ganadago School.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I teach art.
No, you were a teacher.
No?
That's awesome.
What you guys think I did?
I thought you.
We thought you sat in a cave and painted.
Yeah, so math. I thought you
I
just
honestly
supplied
thought,
Snide with
yeah, I
math.
honestly thought you were doing well enough to.
No.
That's just
No.
me being judgy, though. I always think Indians sell drugs, so.
Yeah, but not math.
Holy Jesus
Math is not
Christ.
like our thing.
No.
You would think
I
there
mean,
would be, with all the ADHD, you think there would be more in math, but there's
little
not.
I was going to say Adderall.
Yeah, you think
No, it's kind of the same thing.
it's basically the same
It
thing.
kind
I
of
have a
keeps
buddy.
you going.
I have a buddy that can give me Adderall.
I have a counselor that can get me Adderall.
That's right. That's right. You will have a counselor.
They'll fucking give it to me for free. And then
That was such a fucking prick. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
fuck.
then you'll have two buddies that will sell you
What happened?
Adderall.
Yeah. What's going on?
Saying you thought she sold drugs. What the fuck is wrong with you? God damn
It's
it.
not just you, though. I think that about every Indian that comes on the podcast.
Yeah.
I see.
What kind of drugs we got today? Non-thought.
I was like,
Thought you were that guy, Sugar Bear.
With a name like Sugar Bear, you would think
Yeah,
so.
yeah. He'd be bringing
Yeah.
guests in that got bags and bags of dope on them, but he doesn't.
Well, forgive me for being in the recovery business.
That's the best customers.
I think we're all in recovery, but a little too will never hurt, you know?
I just don't drink. I could have all the other drugs.
A little shot to the dick will be fine, right? Once in a while. Once a year on my birthday.
I mean,
Yeah.
the only time I ever got in trouble was with alcohol, so.
That is true.
Yeah, alcohol. I don't recommend it as a drug goes. If you're
Yeah.
going to do a drug, it's probably the most dangerous.
I don't know, like all the other drugs, I was actually like a function member of society. I had a job and everything.
This is the part of the show where the addicts are like talking about how much they miss cocaine.
I've never
They're
tried
just
it
like,
yet.
by the
I
way,
need to build it.
cocaine was so much fun. Anyway, let's skip that. Let's make it about our guest today, all right?
Well,
Jesus
we have
Christ.
one of
I was
her.
like, is this what we're talking about? We're just gonna talk about drugs.
You think
Yeah.
your teeth need to be more fucked up there, bud? Come on, Jesus Christ. Get off the pipe.
That's from birth. That wasn't from drugs.
That's just good old
Yeah.
St. Regis Road water.
There you go. There you go. So, you have a very distinct look and style to your art. Like, I can see Gobozodo's painting, I go, that's a Gobozodo light painting, or Gesso and whatever. But I can see a Victoria Ransom original and be like, hey, she did that. What inspired that look for your art? And when did you start? Like, is that something you started honing in your youth, or when you were a teen, or what?
It's a weird journey. I think. Let's see. I started working at traveling college with Josh, 2007.
Another
Why,
one.
why did a lot of people know you when they were children? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then they come on the show, we're like, yeah, we knew Josh.
Believe it or not, I'm a hell of a mentor.
We knew Josh. Yeah.
Believe it or not, I was once a good, upstanding person once upon a time.
The traveling college, right?
Yeah. You see how his life is now?
Shambles.
Yeah.
No, so I started as a young kid. Actually, you know what it was?
What?
It was grade 8. Ron LaFrance was a teacher at Granada School.
Yep, I remember
I was in
that.
grade 7.
Now you gotta bleep out that fucker's name. No, I'm kidding.
I was like, shit, we can't mention it.
No, we love Ron. Ron, you motherfucker. When are you gonna get back on the show, you son of a bitch?
When he gets voted out
I
again.
thought you were an honorary outlaw, for Christ's
When he's not
sake.
such an important person. Again, he's
Right.
gonna be back on.
He's
Yeah.
busy. He's busy kicking kids out of the park.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Oh, don't even get him started. Okay, grade 8. Ron
Okay,
LaFrance.
okay.
Yeah.
Grade 8, Ron LaFrance. He says he wants a pottery design tattoo. So I drew him the fucking mountain designs, the triangles that you can see it at the Dollarama, or no, is it Dollar Tree?
Yeah.
Everyone sees it. Everyone has it.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'm going to give this to this guy. He's really cool. He's my cousin. And I was like, here you go. I'm all proud of it. And he's like, the hell is this? And I was like, what? Maybe he has a different story in his head, but I was just like, that's a pottery design. He's like, everyone has that design. You got to do something more. And I was like, fuck. And I was like, all right. And I never gave him back another one. But in my head, I'm like, I got to get more fucking
Piece of
designs.
shit this guy is.
You know, believe it or not, I think that's what is missing a lot nowadays. Yeah, support is amazing. But, humility did a lot for us back in the day. I think a lot of greatness came from humility. Do you agree?
I guess so.
So we should be stomping on those kids' dreams, not encouraging
Not
them.
necessarily. Have you ever seen the movie Whiplash?
No. Wait, what's that about?
You have never seen Whiplash?
Is that the roller skating one?
No, you
Oh.
fuck.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
With Josh Brolin?
I don't know. It's just got girls playing roller derby.
Ellen Page.
Yes.
Elliot Page.
Now, the former.
Yeah.
No.
They're
Okay.
skating. No.
No.
What's it about then?
I think that is literally just called Whip.
Is that the race car movie?
No, it's about the kid. He's in the music school. He's a drummer.
Oh.
No.
J.K. Simmons, he won the Oscar for it.
Ace.
He was like, not quite my tempo. Let's do it again. Nope. Are you rushing or dragging? Are you... No?
No.
Oh, it's such a great movie. You guys got to check out Whiplash.
Yep.
Whip.
Oh,
Going
whip.
on the
Oh,
list.
whip.
Whiplash.
Going on the list.
The Dale
It's so
Earnhardt
good.
story.
No, but what I'm saying is that
Talladega Nights too.
the thing is, he's a music teacher, and he's really trying to find the next Charlie Parker or the next fucking Birdman, kind of drummer. And he believes that, he even talks about, I don't want to ruin the movie too much, but he's sitting there talking with him. He says, there's no two words in the English language more harmful to talent than good job. And,
It's totally true.
so,
My mom says good job all the time. And I'm like, no, there's something wrong with my
and
fucking...
you just want to be like, shut the fuck up, Mom.
No, I mean...
Tell me I'm a bag of shit, Mom.
So you're saying I do it right.
Oh.
I had a professor like that too. Like I had a professor, she had this shit. Like she was just like, everyone's like, she makes me cry. I fucking hate this fucking bitch. And I'm like, I fucking want her to fucking tear me to pieces. I'm like, that's what I fucking want. I took it, and she fucking loved me, and I fucking hated it. Like, I was just like, I want you to make me cry. Like, I want you to say my art is a piece of shit, and just tell me what I could do better. No?
I believe you. No, because humility and anger works so much for me. It's my fuel. So yeah, if I was making like art, I guess I would also need that kind of teacher. Like, Will, I wouldn't wipe my ass with this, you fucking idiot. That's like, it took me like 12 fucking hours. You son of a bitch.
Kill yourself.
And then I would go home and I would draw the best fucking sketch I could and give it 4 days of my fucking life. Be like, here you go, you son of a bitch. And they'd be like, now we're talking. All right. That's worthy of a frame, you know.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
Speaking of a
Art's good
frame,
like
I still need a frame.
For what? Oh, yeah. I keep on looking at that.
Yeah.
You know what? I see a lot of artwork that people buy, prints,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, it's fucking awesome. And they don't take it out of the little plastic
Yeah.
packaging, and they just
Yeah.
fucking slap it right on the wall.
I do that because I don't want it to get dirty.
Well, I put it in the plastic packaging because I'm just like, I don't hang mine up for like 2 years if I buy artwork.
Right.
So I put it over here and it's safe.
Right.
Because that's what I do. So
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
that people who buy my work are going to do
Yeah,
that
that's
shit.
going to go in a frame eventually.
Eventually.
We have an original.
And you know what? That's awesome they have an original. I want an original someday. But I'm in a weird place where sometimes I have money and I'm like, hey, let's get frivolous. Let's be, fickle. And, all of a sudden, when I finally get around to it, I need to spend it on bills and shit. I'm like, nah, now I'm broke. I have money, then I don't have money. But yeah, I do have some prints. I have an otter.
Oh,
I definitely have a uterus.
nice.
And I think a turtle. Maybe a turtle.
Do you have the vulva? The little meat mutt?
No, it's uterus.
Uterus? Okay.
Yeah, no
Just
vulva.
wondering. No one has the vulva here?
Can I have a big meat mutt? I'll buy a big meat mutt.
Yeah, I'll enlarge it.
And that's another
Not
thing.
inflamed.
Now that you're there, I eventually wanted to go there. Now we're there. Yeah, a lot of your artwork is extremely vaginal.
Yes.
So, and that's really just you celebrating womanhood, right?
That one has a long story, actually. I don't know if you remember.
Tell it now.
We have
When was
time.
it? When was it? 2018, 17?
And Ron LaFrance
19?
was there. No, I'm kidding.
Fucking giant cunt, huh?
You Italian-looking Mohawk motherfucker, you.
Twisting my words.
You don't return our phone calls, you piece of shit.
We'll put you in there. We'll take you out.
There you go. Anyway, 2017.
Was it 2017?
Yeah.
No, I think it was 2019. There was that big social media thing where people who were sexually abused, sexually assaulted, would kind of state the person's name on
Yeah,
Twitter.
Akwesasne's finest. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, I remember that.
yeah. So whenever that happened, I was like, oh my fucking God. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to fucking do that, do that if it makes you feel good. But at the same time, I'm like, are you doing the work within yourself to fucking, be good about doing that kind of stuff? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So a long time ago, whenever I met Josh, I had
This is better. This is better. This is not what you think.
he's like, what? No. I guess I don't know. I guess it was rape. That's what it was. Long time ago, 2007, and I didn't know how to deal with it. It was a really strange time. It was just weird. He helped me out a lot with it, Josh, whenever I was at the traveling college, because I was just like, oh my God. But I had this crazy ass dream. And did you guys ever read Macbeth?
Yes.
Macbeth, okay.
Yeah.
So there's a part where
Out damn spot, right? That's Macbeth?
I don't know.
Yeah, Lady Macbeth. Out damn spot.
Is that what she has dirty hands?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't fucking remember that shit. But there was a part in that play where she's continuously washing her hands because she can't rid herself of the dirty work that she did, right? Because she was like, oh my God, I'm guilty. So I had this crazy ass dream that I couldn't get my hands clean because I felt dirty because of the assault. And I was just like, what a fucking dream. Like, what the fuck? And I was just beside myself and all of this stuff. And I felt dirty. That's what it was. In the end, I felt really dirty. Like, not like I didn't wash myself in like weeks, but like just the assault that happened on my body made me feel that way. So I know what these women feel like in terms of that. So that vulva, the meat mod work that I love, I actually love it. I love selling it to people, and they're like, "Oh, I love this," and I'm like, "It's a meat mod."
It's a meat mod.
Such a good word.
I love that
That's a
word.
great word.
But anyway, so I drew that all pretty because I wanted women, and actually I drew a dick too, like just dick and balls, because I know it happens to men. And I wanted them to like kind of feel good about themselves, and that reproductive organ is what makes the world go around, and that it's a sacred thing, it's a beautiful thing, and it's something that you can't, I guess, think is dirty. You know what I mean? Like, you can say dirty things about it, but like, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a beautiful part of who you are, and you gotta fucking, work with yourself to heal how you feel about it if someone assaulted you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where a lot of that work comes in. Uterus and baby work is just because I had baby fever. And I was like, I want a fucking baby. So.
Then you went and bait one
Yeah.
with your vagina.
There you go.
Dick and balls. Not mine. I don't got any.
You had to go get different ones.
Yeah. Isaiah's.
It is just a terrible, I guess, thing of the human personality, that even though I'm listening to your story and, it's like, it's speaking to me, and I'm like, wow. For some reason, because, I am human and there's that stupid part of me. Not that there's pity or anything, but I do feel that little voice that wants to be like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. But after you explain how you just embraced it and you were just like, no, this is not a dirty thing, and then you want to spread the word to others and speak to the ones that maybe that happened to them, now I just want to applaud you. That's fucking awesome. So, yeah. That's great.
Me too.
Oh. Make it clap.
Oh, okay. Oh, I will.
Yeah, man, you're a fucking badass.
Yeah,
that's
a good
awesome.
story.
Thank you. Thank you.
I get to be a hero. That's the part I heard.
Yeah. In fact, around that time when that shit was happening, there was a lot of victim blaming happening, and that's when I went on the internet and I made a video, and because of that, that's when the clan mother reached out to me because of my video.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then there was like a sit down with like me and 4 or 5 other men with the clan mother. It's awesome, good stuff. So yeah, I think that time was just really heavy on everybody. When shit like that was coming out, and it was terrible.
Well, I think it's good to know. Like, it's
absolutely
like the commonality, and then I don't know, some kind of justice.
But then it showed the disgusting side of other people.
Oh yeah, yes.
That ran to their aid to be like, "Hey man, he's a good guy."
There's tons of people
he wouldn't do that.
There's
shit.
professionals that will stand up for abusers.
Right.
Like legit, like people in social services that will stand up for abusers.
Right.
Yeah, so because it's all just unless you have evidence, video evidence, what do you have, right? Just word against word.
And that's the thing is that, and that's another terrible part of, the human personality and the human experience is that people don't want to accept the dirty parts of what, human nature really, kind of like, that whole all is fair and love and war kind of thing. Like, the heinous crimes and shit that you could, perform in, during wartime, those nasty parts of the human psyche are still there.
Well,
and they can come out anytime.
Ignoring the darkness.
Yeah.
Everybody loves, good vibes, positivity.
Yep.
Well, we pretend that the darkness doesn't exist.
Yeah. And some people, that monster can come out of them from just, like partying and too much alcohol. I think that's the biggest problem is that, unfortunately, a lot of sexual assault had probably happened from alcohol. So that's the pandemic, I think, that, really we should be talking about is like, what's the relation between sexual assault and alcohol abuse? So
Probably a lot.
yeah.
I say we give everybody involved acid, and then we ask the questions.
Jesus. Well, that's why I like reading up or watching documentaries on like Woodstock '99.
99.
Do you know anything about Woodstock '99?
It was a mess, wasn't it?
Oh, it went like a total mess.
I
And
should
there
have
was
went.
like,
I should have when I was old enough. I remember it on the news.
You would have been old enough. You would have been like the perfect age.
Yeah, I would have been the perfect age for a lot of things.
you
that
probably would have been acting like an asshole.
probably. I'd probably be covered in mud and shit, and yeah.
What ended up
Oh.
happening?
It went to hell. There was lots of sexual assaults. There were riots. It was basically fucking Lord of the Flies over a span of a 3-day weekend.
Fucking white people, right? All you gotta do is give them some music and booze, and just the Viking comes out.
There's a documentary on Netflix and on Max. I highly suggest checking them out. Woodstock '99. What a fucking story. Yeah. But it's crazy, like, that really just, because the 90s began and it was all just like, all right, let's be more open-minded about people's sexual orientation and feminism and stuff like that. Because in the beginning we had people like Chris Cornell, Eddie Vedder, Kurt Cobain. They were out in a...
Well, you forgot Jesus Jones. It started off with Jesus Jones.
Oh, and then we had like Sinead O'Connor, Alanis Morissette, just saying pro-choice. Oops, sorry about that. And then at the end of the 90s, all of a sudden this frat boy mentality just like came out from underneath it and then just destroyed it.
Who are those people?
Fred Durst.
Oh,
Nickelback.
really? Okay.
They get a lot of the blame, but really it was just all these teenage boys that were just angry. And
I actually listened to a podcast about this recently, and they talked about like the rise of Jackass and that sort of thing. It came out of disaffected like white youth who had nothing left to really rebel against, and that's what drives the culture because that's just the most of them. So you kind of have hip hop culture and then white youth culture, kind of coming out of that same time.
yeah.
Black people actually have problems, so I'm not saying white people don't have problems, but they rule the world, so cry me a fucking river.
It really just
That's
bred
what-
this whole like hold my beer, watch me do something crazy mentality. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just this mob mentality.
it looks so fun though, right? It looks super fun. Like I was alive then. What was I doing? I wasn't doing that. I was going to Freddy's.
I was just a kid.
Yeah, these were just kids. I was going to Freddy's and we were going like this with beers in each hand.
See, I'm trying to talk about like the dirty, disgusting parts of human nature and be like, yeah, it's kind of weird how that can happen. So this fucker over here is like, that look like fun. I want to burn a cop car
God, I do.
while the Chili Peppers are playing fire.
That is fun.
Yeah.
Is fun.
Yeah, next riot, I'm definitely going to burn a police
something.
car.
Just burn something.
You
Yeah.
should.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a police car, but just burn
Okay.
something big enough
Okay.
to where you stand back and be like, that's fucking awesome.
I've burned tires before.
That's everybody burns tires. My son burns tires and he's fucking 9.
But I mean, if you get enough
My
tires.
2-year-old daughter burns tires.
Oh my god.
Like, come
I
on,
mean,
man.
if you get a lot of tires and let's say put them on. Yeah, sure, they're jokes.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course they are.
We should
I know
leave-
a place where you can get a fuck ton of tires right now, though.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
a shame if somebody on Halloween set it on fire.
I mean, it's too close to people's houses, though. It's.
Look at you all responsible.
I know. My parents live right there,
I
dickhead.
know. And
Oh,
also,
I know exactly where that is.
yeah. So.
That's the only
I was-
reason those
I was
you know
tires.
maybe-
that guy, right?
Yeah, I always made me think like we get a pickup truck and just go relieve him of some of his tires.
I don't think he'll mind.
Yeah, and then we just blockade one of the roads somewhere.
Yeah, it's
Right
not
now,
like
yeah.
he's standing there guarding them.
Yeah.
You know?
Because that thought has crossed my mind.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the house right next door, they have kids too. So.
Okay. Look at John, a fine,
Yeah.
outstanding citizen.
Yeah.
Let's not do that then.
Okay. I rescind the call to arms.
Let's start small. Let's leave a bag of burning shit on the church doorstep. There you go.
And we can just set the whole church on fire.
Why
No,
not?
no. I'm saying
we're
let's
going
start
all-
with a small bag of shit, and if that doesn't get put out in time, hey, all we did was light a bag of shit.
I mean, Christians are used to being set on fire. It's like their whole thing.
They light candles, right? They light a
They're
lot of candles
really
in
into
those
martyrdom.
churches. Who's to say one of those candles didn't tip over?
That's right. Yeah.
This is gonna be hilarious when the Saint kids burn the building down and they fucking come to your house.
I'm a brand new villager, too.
Just as long as I can take a picture and, use the image of, the church down Saint on fire as like my doom metal album cover.
Me in front of it with no shirt on. Yeah. Fuck yeah. We can make it happen.
How weird is it that there's still such a thing as a Catholic knowing what we know? That's actually this is a bit I'm doing, but it's not bullshit. Like when you think about it, like if Amazon employees had been like starting schools and diddling children and all over the world, there would be mass hysteria to uncover everything. And we're just like, oh, it's just a religion. Like, yeah, well, Nazis were just really into their country, and we don't think that's okay either.
No, I did a mural in Cornwall at the fire station, and the new fire chief was like, we want an Every Child Matters mural right there. And I'm like, cool, I'm gonna fucking do it. But I invited my friend Bruce Boots, he's fucking ace. And I was like, me and him are gonna do it. It's just easier. It's just, teaching. I'm exhausted. I'm fucking so exhausted teaching kids. So I was like, I just need to get it done. Anyways, see, we'd have like people walk by because it's kind of a weird setup. There's church, there's a fire station, there's a police station, nice little Esca pizza place. It's like the cute little town. And I was like, wow, Cornwall is kind of cute. But I didn't realize that because it's cornhole. Anyway.
They've been working on it for a while.
They are. They're trying. And the fire chief was pretty cool. And then anyone who would walk by, this is so cool. This is amazing. We're like, oh, thanks. And then we're kind of like, fuck off. Anyways, this one guy, he comes in and he's like, guys, this is really awesome. And I'm like, yeah. And then he goes on and he's like, I used to be in the, what was it called? It's not council. It's like a committee. He used to be on a church committee or something at the church right across the road from the fire station. He's like, I used to be a part of this committee there. And after I found out all this stuff, he's like, I haven't been there since. Yeah. He's like, he used to be all chummy with bishops and shit. Like, that's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's hierarchy. Like higher up. They have a hierarchy.
Yeah. So, like, he's way up there. He's all settled in comfortably within the Catholic Church. He finds out about all this stuff, and he's like, I don't want anything to do with this church. I won't go back. Yeah. And I was like, good.
That's like the moral choice. Like, you could still love Jesus and do other Jesus. You can find a new Jesus club to go hang out in on Sundays. Like, go down to ye old other church. Some of them are, I get it. The Catholic churches are kind of cool looking.
Is that like neo-Gothic?
Yeah. They're the build. Come on, we gotta admit the buildings are super fucking cool. Like, how much would you just want to own a Catholic church? And just
my son sees a church and he's like, let's go see the castle. And I was like, no, we're not gonna go see the fucking castle. But no, they're cool looking. But no, I'd rather not.
It's much more impressive than when it's in a mall. You ever see a church in a mall? Some of the churches are like, they're like, because malls are cheap space, so they'll just have they'll say church on it, like whatever, like Pentecostal or.
No.
Never seen that?
I've never seen a church at a mall.
You got to look it up on the internet. It's hilarious.
A church at a mall.
Yeah.
Like the St. Lawrence Mall in the
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah. What a spirit Halloween.
And I thought, yeah. And I thought a comedy club at the mall was weird. But a church? Yeah, an altar, a fucking, chapel?
Yep.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to remember other ones do it with less churchiness too. You know, Catholics like the OG of the churchiness.
They are the OGs though.
They really are.
Yeah.
They're like Roman. They like go back to Rome.
Unlike Protestants.
Yeah, which only go back to Germany in the 1500s.
They're like, we're kind of bored of this conversation. Can we go somewhere else?
No, it's fine.
Only if it ends with us burning a church.
I mean, you're welcome to.
Burn the church.
Which one?
I mean,
within that like mile stretch of like the village all the way to Huggen, there's like what? How many churches in that stretch?
There's a few.
3,
Four.
4, 3, 4. Oh yeah, 4. Yeah. There's the OG down Saint. There's the Methodist on St. Regis Road.
One by the school. But there's
the Mormons.
Service, right?
The Mormons, I believe they have services.
Then there's one like.
Then there's
across the river right there.
Yeah, in the little boat launch area. That one's, I forget what, New Life, I don't know what they are.
Isn't that Baptist?
Are they?
I think
No
so.
clue.
I wonder if they
Yeah.
get up. Are we missing something? Are like they over there just hallelujah singing and shit?
Honestly, if they were like legit, like Blues Brothers, James Brown, like I woke up this morning,
Those churches are impressive. You go
I
to
heard a
black church,
disturbing sound.
and
I would
that's
go.
fun.
the
Yes.
people's eyes roll back and they like
Yeah, those are fun.
Yeah.
Where people
Dun, dun,
actually
dun.
get dressed up to go to church.
yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
When I went with one of my neighbors, a black fella in Chicago, he had like a bright purple suit on, like that one morning. I'm like, what are you doing? Why? It's like fucking 6 in the morning. What the hell's going on? You look like a pimp. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's like, oh, I'm just going to church. I'm like, can I go with you? Yeah, it was amazing. It was fucking amazing. Everybody was dressed like that.
Yeah.
And me, I'm just hung over like some little brown Indian sitting in the back. It's like, oh, I'm a little underdressed.
Did you feel it though? Where you're like,
No, I felt something. Like I said, I was hungover. Like every day I was in Chicago, I was drunk, and I was there for about 3 months. So, yeah, I felt something.
That was the Holy Spirit.
It was the spirit of something.
That was the Holy Spirits.
But you go to one of those big black churches, they're fun.
Well, then let's go check out a black church.
Where's the closest one?
Well, it's definitely not Canada.
No.
It's all gonna be silly whites.
Yeah.
Let's make one.
Make one.
Let's make a black church.
We'll put on we'll color our faces.
Whoa. Holy shit, this isn't It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Ah,
We
damn.
can't
Exactly what I thought.
do we
I
can't
was
do
like,
Lethal Weapon 7? What the fuck?
Wasn't your racist episode like a few weeks back?
We'll just do it in Canada. It's okay. The PM did it.
Canada. Oh.
I actually have a picture. I met Justin Trudeau. Like,
Oh, did you
long
really?
time ago. Yeah, like 2004. He's a teacher.
No shit.
He was so fucking annoying. He had all the energy in the world.
Yeah.
Really?
And he dressed up in his ex-wife.
Cocaine.
That was the energy.
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But he dressed up like in his wife's clothing, and he's like, I don't know.
Huh.
So yeah, the backstory is I went on a expedition up north to look at like global warming firsthand. So we went to Iceland, Nunavut,
Wow.
Greenland. Yeah, we went all over the place.
Damn.
And then like on our, I guess like time where we were just like on the ocean doing nothing, we had a talent show, and he was running the talent show in drag. So
That's
yeah, it's really weird.
that's weird that happened.
Yeah,
Impressive.
yeah, it was really weird. Yeah.
So you like legit know him, not just like, oh, I met him one time, but like he was doing a
I
thing.
spent 2 weeks with that guy on a ship.
And now he's a prime minister of Canada.
Yeah. No, we even went on a Zodiac, and okay, so it was kind of a weird thing. So you guys know what a Zodiac?
Yeah,
is?
it's like the little rubber boat that
Yeah.
the Navy SEALs take in all
Yeah.
the movies.
That was
Yeah,
fucking cool
yeah.
as shit. But we went around this island, and it was all rocks. And this island had nothing but like walruses. So anytime they like got up, there's like fucking groups of them, and they just and that's what they sound like.
They breathe like me.
Dude, animals in the wild are disgusting.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But the thing that was
They smell.
They do.
it was so sad because there's like a bunch of them, and there's polar bears pretty much trapped on this island
Yeah.
because they can't get to ice to get the little cute seals, little furry things you see.
Yeah.
Those are so cute. Polar bears love that shit because if they want to try and kill a walrus, it's like 9 out of 10 they're gonna fucking die because these things run in packs. These big fucking
Tusks.
tusks. I was gonna say horns. Tusks.
Have you never
Say
seen
whatever
Tusk?
you want.
I don't know. Whatever. It's just like I was.
No,
pretty
have you never
close.
seen the movie Tusk?
Oh no,
No?
It's got big toofs.
I haven't seen anything underneath a rock again.
Tusk.
I know what it is. I've not actually
Where
seen
Justin Long gets turned
Yeah,
into
it's
a walrus.
it. Kevin
Yeah.
Smith movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god, for
Yeah,
real?
Fucked
Yeah.
up, dude. You gotta watch that.
Yeah, you should watch it.
Yeah, it's pretty
Tonight
wild.
when you get
It's
home.
really fucked up.
After Whiplash, yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been to Iceland. That's crazy.
Yeah, Iceland was fucking
The
awesome.
fucking homeland of Bjork. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looks fun. What were your thoughts on
I was
Iceland?
14.
Would you go back?
I would definitely go back. I feel like if I went back, I'd be like, all right,
You'd
this is fucking
appreciate
even
it
better.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I still did. It was a very nice place, It was beautiful. The blue lagoon was fucking amazing. I like. Oh, and they had this chocolate with like, it was like a wafer chocolate. Best fucking chocolate I've ever had. I haven't had anything else like the same since. Like I remember seeing something at these like, you get all these stores with all these weird chocolate, and I'm just like, it's not it. It's not it. It's not the Iceland.
Did you see a volcano?
I climbed up a volcano.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I got a rock. It's like a fucking volcano rock. It's fucking amazing. Yeah.
You still have it?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Chino Marino performed inside a volcano.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
Who's that?
The singer for Deftones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. But yeah. So anyways, okay, so this is the story. We're going back to it, okay? So
I'm glad we have a fellow ADHD person with us now. This show's gonna go well. No dead air today, fellas.
I was gonna say Justin Timberlake. No, Justin Trudeau fucking on the Zodiac. We're seeing these fucking polar bears. And then these walruses are over there chilling. And then they start fighting. We're like really fucking close. It was like we could see like the whites of their eyes.
Oh, wow.
Just kidding. They don't got whites of their eyes.
So your eyes go all
You
black.
can see blood. It's like, those white bears are turning red. They're fighting a lot.
They were
And
actually
Trudeau's over there in his dress, like, looking like the little Nicky guy.
Don't hurt him. Stop.
I miss being in blackface. Yeah.
But yeah, so we're all looking at these bears fighting, and we know that they're kind of like doomed, right? Because global warming's like fucking melting the ice, and they can't they can't kill the cute little fucking seals, right? So what he says, and I remember this, he says, "Don't you want to give your life for them?" And I was just like, yeah. But I was 14. Now he's a fucking prime minister, and he's like, fuck them. Like, I'm just like, fuck the polar bears.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Because that's what he's basically doing, right? Like, he's not like, nothing is
Oh,
in
I
their
thought you
interest.
said that's what he said that day.
Fuck them. They are horrible monsters.
He's definitely on coke,
They're
dude.
not even
Oh, yeah.
white.
He's like, see those majestic animals? Fuck them. Fuck them.
No.
Who gives a shit, man? Let him fucking die.
But that's what he is now. That's the route he's going down now.
I mean, pretty much the same thing with your healthcare system over there too. So, at first I'm like,
Save that shit for Sage Against the Machine. I'm kidding.
I'm like, I think, oh yeah, wow, what's the likelihood you spend with like the future prime minister of Canada? But then, it's Canada. There's like not that many people.
No.
It's like staying with the governor of New York. It's like, yeah, you could probably run across that person. And,
He just like
governor?
shows up at a game.
yeah,
Canada?
no, of New York. Like Canada's population is
Oh,
roughly.
that's the governor general.
Yeah,
I met that person too.
Canada's population is only a little bit like more, like the entire country is a little bit more than the state of New York.
Really?
Yeah,
It's like a big North Dakota.
yeah. So Canada's like what, like 40 million people. New York State's like 37 million or something like that. I could look these up. I left my phone to charge.
Okay.
So in any case, it's not that weird that you would run across
Justin Trudeau?
Yeah, Justin
Don't
Trudeau.
fucking belittle her
Oh no,
story.
no, it's still.
I think that's awesome.
It's still a cool story. I'm just like, what's the likelihood that would happen to somebody? And it's actually kind of high, especially guy. If he's sort of Indian. He was into Indians till he got elected. Now he's kind of crying about us.
Well, you know what? The thing about that is that, like, whenever like we think about these people and we're all like, oh my God, look at, they're all about indigenous people. They still have to fucking run the machine that's been going for fucking decades and decades. And especially if it's conservative, they fucking ran that shit hard.
Yeah.
And then they have to get into it and be like, everything I said, I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Not that I have any sympathy. Like, he should have known.
Right.
Like, you can't do empty promises, but that's how I feel about it. Because it's like,
yeah, they sell their soul just to get there.
yeah. No,
Every politician has the back pedal.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Like when Obama started in 2008.
Yeah.
They were like, what do you think about gay marriage? He's like, I don't even want to talk about it. 2 years later, he's like, let's talk about gay marriage.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
Yeah, he was really against it, but he backpedaled.
yeah, he
That
did.
backpedaler.
Yeah. Did he,
He was against until it was popular.
I know, but
Really?
did
Yeah.
he kill,
Lots of Pakistanis, yes.
did he kill Obama first, or did he,
Osama
change?
first?
Yeah, Osama, my bad.
I don't remember. I don't remember what came first, the Osama
I
or the...
accidentally had a Kid Rock slip there.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Happens.
I don't remember the order.
We should look at an Obama timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Who's got their phone? Not me.
I got my phone,
Yeah.
No service.
but I don't want to pull it out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
unprofessional.
I
Yeah.
do. I got no service out here.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere.
I do have
middle of
Wi-Fi.
the fucking woods, man.
We are in the middle of the woods. It's pretty groovy.
I see you
So-
threw some lights up outside too.
I did.
It's actually a little nice now.
It's nice out there, doesn't it?
Yeah, no more skunks.
Yeah, no more skunks.
Let's fucking hope so.
Yeah, sometimes they spray.
Why did
rats
they get your dog the other week?
Yeah.
and it stinks.
Well, you see,
It's bad.
You see, there's a little space here where, underneath us, where you can kind of get under the house.
Dude, I had to go home and shower.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was like in my clothes, in my beard, in my hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like right here, like right behind this wall. Like
Yeah.
Oh, like,
the
Very-
skunk, the skunk went off in the
very
middle of a
pungent.
podcast.
Very pungent. We were
Yeah.
legit like,
Yeah.
you know.
after COVID, skunk smell, smoke, any kind of smoke, weed, tobacco, anything, and coffee all smelled the same to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it smelled
Still?
like rotten onions.
Oh, wow.
No, and now it's okay. Like skunk smells like skunk.
Yeah.
Coffee smells.
But it
like
stuck
coffee.
with you for a minute?
Oh yeah, like it was like I was good for 3 months. I got an earache. I got sick, and then after that, I was just like, everything smells like fucking rotten onions.
That's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Especially coffee.
I love the smell. No, actually, I love the smell of coffee now.
Yeah.
Not so much anymore.
I would be sad if coffee smelled like rotten onions.
I loved my coffee.
I drink lots of coffee.
Lots of coffee.
Yeah.
I used to.
Not me. He does.
I drank
He has a problem.
3 of these today.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he will go to bed.
You go to sleep. I used to do that with espresso shots the size of that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to read all my university readings because I went to university. I'm going to read it. And then I fall asleep. And I was like, I think I should stop
Yeah.
being in school. It
Yeah.
ruined reading for me.
Yeah. Now I read to the kids, and my stupid ass, I gotta hope the words aren't too big, and I just gotta make it up. You know?
You ever read a dinosaur book to one of your kids?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Those names are interesting.
I can't.
They're like Brachioleptalocalosaurus.
Yeah.
And you're like,
And then they put it in your face
Long
once you know how to
neck.
read it.
Yeah, some guy had to name that. Like some scientist found it, and then they had to like look up Latin to figure out what he's going to call this thing.
it was obviously some asshole who just loved having as many syllables as possible.
Yeah, who decided on
Yeah.
Latin, by the way?
Yeah.
When was this a thing? We're going to take a dead language and name all our shit after it. Fucking white people.
Some Latin is cool.
Nerds.
Especially when you say it backwards in
Yeah.
a deep voice. You're like,
Dude, you're going to summon the hoof lady like that.
not hoof lady, come on.
Yeah.
You're going to summon
I'm
Baphomet.
gonna summon some fucking
Elbow lady.
bullshit Christian
Yeah.
demon.
Pan's going to rise.
What the fuck is an elbow lady? I've heard that. See, the thing is, we didn't have elbow lady as a kid.
No.
Elbow lady's new. What
How
the
old are
hell?
you?
I'm 35.
35. You are
36.
36. Okay.
He's
So-
older than dirt. Okay.
He's the same age as my brother. But yeah, so it came out whenever I was about 15, 11, and 12-year-olds were like, have you guys heard about the elbow lady? And I was like, what the fuck is that elbow lady? Oh my God. Like, okay. Is it the basket lady? You hear about the basket lady too?
I have not heard about
No.
the basket lady. That's not, I don't
So
know what
this
this
is
is.
just like Mohawk creepy
Fuckers
pastas.
are just making up fucking new ghost,
Yeah.
new ghost
like-
stories.
Yeah, it's like made up shit though. So elbow lady was someone who really wanted your, let's see, your hands and your fucking legs.
Oh.
And then run around on your, like, on your elbows. Running after
That sounds
you.
like a Goosebumps thing.
Yeah, is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
So it's just some lady running around on stubs.
Yeah.
Like,
Some
come here, fucking
poor
arm.
cripple.
Wow.
And you're like, no.
I thought it was the most hilarious thing hearing
Yeah.
about it. I'm like, this is not scary. This is ridiculous. Like, you're gonna be afraid of this little.
Do you think you guys could invent a story like that goes viral locally?
Maybe.
Probably.
That would be a fun mission. Like, see if you can invent a story and tell it to some kids, and then
And they fucking do it.
to see if it spreads.
Well, look at the hoof lady.
Yeah.
Hoof lady's like the like you went out drinking.
Yeah.
You want to take this fine ass broad home. She's fucking fine. She's looking at you. You're looking at her. You know, fuck faces are exchanged, and then you're like, I'm fucking bringing it home. I'm bringing it home, right?
Yeah.
And then You're like, let's go up in the barn. Why? I don't know. Because you know, get
Well,
my
back in the
dick
day, they
sucked.
didn't have hotels. They had barns.
Give me a fucking old fashioned up in the hayloft.
Yeah. I like
And then
those
you're like, oh my god,
hooves.
hooves! Ah, you know?
I like those hooves.
Yeah, if you're into that, most people aren't. Right?
That's the kind of hoof lady story you heard?
Yeah, mine was
And
always
some.
she picked up the guys drunk.
Yeah, drunk.
It's always drunk. Sometimes drunk driving picks up a woman, and then she's got hoofs. And I don't know if she the kill them part, but
It just freaks them out.
Yeah.
but then
Just scares them.
but then the
That's
hoof
all I
ladies
heard.
in every community. Like you go to California, there's Indians with a hoof lady. They call her deer lady some places, but it's like the same fucking story.
But it's the same moral. And then I think, like, as kids, we just, I seen the hoof lady. Oh my god! And you're like freaking out. But I think the moral of the story is like, just don't pick up drunk broads.
Yeah.
Yeah. Behave.
Would you fuck her anyway?
Would I?
Hoof lady?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like her hooves.
But,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you know,
Bet she's wild in the sack.
Oh yeah.
She have a little tail
if I had her consent, yeah.
Of course.
with consent.
That's very important.
Of course. Yeah.
She consented as soon as she got in my fucking car.
Whoa, John. These are
fell
jokes.
asleep.
These are jokes, folks.
She's
Oh my
got
God.
hooves, man. Come on. Jesus.
Do you think she shaves?
Not the hooves, no.
The hooves.
I think she keeps them hairy.
She's got fuzzy hooves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like the hairy porn person where it's like hair, then it's just bald?
I don't know how much I can.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I can work with that though, because I am a foot guy.
You're a foot guy.
I am a foot guy. I'm not like a creepy level foot guy, but I appreciate a nice foot. And if there's no nice foot other than beautiful legs, I'd be like, you're just, you know,
Retarded.
there's not. I'm just getting vagina today.
Your
That's
fucking
it.
helmet. Jesus.
I ain't sucking some nice, pedicure
Put some
toes.
socks in
Nothing.
those things.
Some nice
Disgusting.
French tips. Nothing.
Here, get the lights. I don't want to
No.
fucking see those.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know you were
And what if it nicks your face?
that deep in the...
You're just like, ouch.
You're
Ouch.
drunk. What do you care?
I said I wouldn't be drunk and it would be
Oh.
consensual.
Oh. You're not going to see the hoof lady unless you're drunk, though, right? That's all the stories.
But
how
what if
stories
the
go.
hoof lady is like any other woman who's just like, Will, would you still love me if I was like a faux goat? And I'm like, no. You're like, will
I
you
had
just
hooves.
answer where you want to fucking eat? Right. What am I gonna
damn
ask?
it.
What am I gonna say? I would still love you if you were a fucking earthworm. My God. Where do you like to eat?
What do I like to eat?
Yes.
And do you like goats?
Do you like goats?
I love goat cheese.
Are you in the feet?
Goat boy.
Where do I like to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, where?
Is it that hard?
In the
I'm
passenger
that.
seat?
I'm that
McDonald's.
indecisive. I'm just kidding. No.
Like
What's
kitchen
your
table?
favorite kind of food? Mexican, Italian, American, Canadian.
Indian.
Yeah, Indian.
Ooh, I fucking
Chinese.
love Indian food. I love curry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go get some shawarma?
That's not curry.
That's not Indian.
It's not
It's
Indian.
not.
Excuse the fuck out of me. My bad.
Fuck.
Yo, they are so mad.
Pretty racist, dude.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
He said shawarma, people.
Never on this podcast.
But not about.
Bullshit, you fucking.
But not about
motherfucker.
Indians. He's picking the right people to be
I'm
racist
talking
against.
about the right people
He
when
means,
I say that.
yeah, Middle Easterns,
Yeah.
like bomber people.
All right, fine.
The
Come
garlic,
at me.
The
Yeah.
garlic smelling
I said
Indians,
something
all right?
fucking racist. My bad.
Holy
All right,
fuck.
can you school me?
What, shawarma and Indian food?
No, just Indian food.
Indian
Look at the
food.
shawarmas. I got yelled at already.
Okay. So, from what I understand, I used to go out with a guy from Sri Lanka.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
What's that?
Damn.
Anyways, he's like, there's a tip of India, and then there's Sri Lanka, and then the further south you go, the hotter it is, the spicier the shit is, and then like the further up you go, it's like not that spicy. But like a chicken curry is nice. Butter chicken is like, I love butter chicken, because everyone that's what they
Because
try.
it's like the lowest spice, right?
It's not even the spice.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little bit of kick to it, but nothing. And then there's like the beef, and then you have the
Yeah,
lamb.
it's like what white people would say is spicy.
It's like when white people go and they have pad thai.
Yeah, they're like, oh, is that white pepper? Oh, wow. It's like, fuck off. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. What else you want to know? There's potatoes, fucking chickpeas and shit.
So what were they eating before colonization? They didn't have potatoes. The fuck were they eating?
Alligator.
Fucking curry.
Yeah.
Fucking
I noticed a lot of dishes.
That's how they all got here. They wanted that curry shit.
Yeah. It's just weird when you find things like potatoes in
Tomatoes.
tomatoes in like Southeast Asian and Indian food and
The Columbian Exchange.
come on.
All we got from it was syphilis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And heartache.
And heartache.
Yeah. Well, we got curry.
Now we got curry, so
Curry's delicious.
yeah.
I do like Thai curry better than Indian curry.
It's I'm warming up to that. Not you know, I
You're
still
cooling
like
down to that.
Huh?
You're cooling down to that.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, yeah.
That was a
No,
curry
he's
joke.
taking me to Thai curry. It's pretty good. I
Thai
like
It
curry.
is. It's fucking
Where the
awesome.
fuck you get that?
Tums.
Tom.
Where the fuck is Tom's?
Right next to
Cornwall.
Philo's.
Right next to
Philo's?
Philo's.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Cornwall. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're pretty good. That's like the
It's
best.
really legit. It's
Yeah.
like for the area, they're surprisingly legit. I brought like Thai snobs there. I lived in Thailand.
Like you say, I brought my bitches there.
Oh,
I mean that too.
so you've been to Iceland. You used to date a guy from Sri Lanka. What next? You been to Japan?
No.
Global warming doesn't phase you. You don't give a fuck about the polar bears.
Justin Trudeau's your buddy.
Justin Trudeau. You got his number in your fucking contact list. You're a pretty fucking interesting person. You know that?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
That's pretty cool.
the only thing is that people think I'm like shy and innocent and like I fucking like mousy or something. I don't know. Like
Mousy.
No, I'm maybe not mousy, but like innocent and innocent.
All sacred.
Yeah, she's
Really?
lying, folks. She's a monster,
Yeah.
and she only uses toxic paint.
Till you pick her up and she's got fucking hooves, man.
What would you do if you found the hoof lady?
I'd probably be like, what's going on in my life that I'm picking up like drunk people?
No, I said found.
Oh, if I found her, like where? I feel like the only way I'd find her if I was drunk at a party and I'd be
hit by a
like,
car.
Oh, like if you just stumbled upon, she was like, shit. And she was like, don't fucking tell nobody. And you're like, I'm fucking telling everybody. I found the fucking hoof lady.
I don't know what I would do. Yeah, I'd tell. Well,
yeah.
did you watch Reservation Dogs?
Probably
Yeah,
tell
He
everyone.
met like he's like, Mom, I'm at the hoof lady. She's like, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like 30. Well, how old am I? 33. I'd sound pretty fucking nuts if I
Yeah,
was telling-
nobody'd believe you.
Yeah,
Anyways.
it's like no one.
Yeah, you'd be out there with the conspiracy people.
Yeah.
I saw the hoof lady.
You'd lose your
Government runs
membership.
everything.
You'd lose your VIP card to the casino. Don't let this fucking nut job back in here.
Ooh, what kind of conspiracies do you like?
Conspiracy.
Yeah, like the kind where you're kind of like, I kind of believe it, dude. Like, are you a Pizzagate person or what are you?
I fucking read into that and I like messaged my friend and I was like, hey, and I explained the whole fucking thing and she was like, oh. And I was like,
Wait, you gotta watch this video on YouTube.
Fucking bitch.
It
Dude,
explains
turns out Tom Hanks is a piece of shit.
Just hit me with the okay, you fucking bitch.
but I was just like, but it was what's that one where they sell the furniture online?
Oh, the Wayfair.
Yeah, the Wayfair
Trafficking
kind of
one,
fucked
yeah.
me up because I was just
We
like,
almost made a video about that.
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
You know,
Why
almost.
did we not?
Because that we wanted
'Cause
to
it
do
was-
it when it was like fresh. And
Well, it wouldn't be funny now. People just wouldn't get it.
Probably.
No, there was something going on in the community.
Oh.
Or
Yeah.
Are you telling me we had like some holdback?
we had,
This
there was, we can't go through with this idea right now because we're going to get fucking shit on
Oh.
majorly.
Pussies.
There was something going on though.
Oh.
But that was a fucking goddamn good idea.
Yeah, we have stumbled onto some controversy.
Oh shit! I think it was right when that other thing we were talking about was happening
The other thing.
with the lists.
No, we started the podcast after the lists.
We were talking about making videos before that, though. Before we started the podcast.
Were we?
Yeah, because we did Squatchy that we never finished.
Yeah.
That's right. We never did finish Squatch.
It's still on this hard drive right
I
here.
have a different fucking house. We have to just start from scratch.
We can still finish it.
No. I looked
And our
totally
and our,
different
and
now.
our Halloween video from last year.
that can be uploaded.
It's got a Halloween video.
Yeah. When we
Yeah,
ghost
we
hunting.
went with
With
Mohawk
the big,
mediums.
with the
Yeah.
big,
Yeah.
big trances.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mohawk mediums. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking
What about-
release it this year.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody knows.
Sure, I have less time.
We'll just have an extra chin.
Who wants to be an editor?
Oh, are you looking at me?
Who has time?
Nope, none of us really. No.
So what other conspiracies? What aliens?
Aliens freak me the fuck out. I
No.
can't.
Like
I
these
can't
kids?
listen
Like
to it.
that little.
No, I mean,
cute
like,
bastard.
I'm not, like, freaked out by, like, the sight of it, but it's just, like, the thought of it. Because it's, like, it is true. Look at this guy. Like, how
want to touch
arrogant would we be if we thought that we weren't the only ones that were, like, living intelligent things?
Yeah.
Or even unintelligent things. You know what I mean? That's kind of like, ugh. But, like, I watch those, like, alien movies, and they're all kind of coming and, like, fucking killing us and stuff. And I'm like, you think they'd really do that?
No, I think it would be a lot like, you ever seen Fire in the Sky?
Isn't
that
usually how they all are though?
that's the legit scary abduction movie. That
the
movie's scary as fuck.
The thing
it's
is,
a really good movie.
it
though.
is frightening what's happening to him, but if you really think about it, it's even deeper than that. To them, it's like they went fishing,
Yeah.
caught a guy,
Tagged him.
and then they're just like looking at the fish.
Yeah.
He's the fucking fish. And it's freaky as fuck because he's feeling like he's got this false skin on and they're like, you know, prying his eyeballs open and he's like, "Ooh!"
Yeah,
Dude,
it's like when we catch like an eagle and tag it and
Yeah.
look at its health, so they got to take its temperature up its butthole and blah 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 blah, and that's what all the that's what
That
the,
makes sense.
I'd be so pissed if I was an eagle. It's like, man, my 1 a year fucking ass probing. Fuck! I'm supposed to be majestic, you fuckers.
the look at your dog's face when you bring him to the vet and they put that thing in his butt. What's
You
happening?
betrayed me!
You cut my balls off, and then you rape my asshole.
But yeah, no, I think they legit will just like show up and check on us and be like, nah, I don't think they're ready. They're still retarded.
Yeah.
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 Did you ever, did
They're
you
not
ever
gonna
like
wipe us
read
out.
up on like sleep paralysis?
Yeah.
Sleep paralysis. There's a couple of like theories. So sleep paralysis. One is you were sexually abused and your brain's kind of fucked up from it. That's a weird theory about it. Another one is like you see all kinds of stuff. You guys ever get sleep paralysis?
No.
I've had sleep paralysis. I didn't see the demon.
Okay. Want to hear something fucking nuts
Yeah.
before we get
Yeah.
onto the alien?
Fuck yeah.
So there's this one where it's like the succubus and the incubus,
Uh-huh.
right? When they get on top of you and they're like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I had a time whenever I wasn't single. I mean, no, I wasn't single for a lot, but I was single for 2 years. But I was like celibate, but I didn't want to be. I was just like,
You went incel?
I had no game. Like I had nothing. Like I was just like, I'm just gonna read and do my university studies, and I just want to fucking focus on my work.
No one diddled your monkey? I'm sorry.
No. Anyways, so what it was is I had sleep paralysis.
That's when she really started drawing vaginas. That was her putting out hints. Like, somebody!
I mean, it is the first time I've
It
heard
was
a
the
woman
bat
saying, "Hey, I
signal."
couldn't find a." I suppose it's the one you want, though. It's not just anyone.
Yeah, I did want someone.
Exactly.
some random-
Quality.
Yeah, and then it was oh man, it was university. I swear, university days are like you're trying to figure out your shit, and then I fall in love with someone who's like secretly gay, and then I don't want to fuck with them because they're weird, and but then I'm still like hanging out with them, so I'm just like, what the fuck. Anyways,
This is a hell of a story.
Yeah.
anyway, so I'm having sleep paralysis, and then this fucking demon thing comes up, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And then it gets on top of me, and I'm like, oh fuck, and then I have an orgasm.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and I was like, whoa! And then I told my friend about it, and they're like, now he has your soul. And I was like, no way.
I hope he takes it again.
Was it like a really good one?
Is there any way I can get it back?
Okay. It was a good one, yeah, because I didn't have to do anything. It was just like, boom,
Wow.
happened.
That's amazing.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyways, so that's something that can happen in sleep paralysis. You can see
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. And then another theory, back to the aliens. Bring it
That
around.
was an alien.
Dude, you got Rosemary's Babied.
No way.
Yeah.
No, the alien just.
No, I don't want to go
Gave
into
it
that
to you right.
conspiracy theory. No.
Yeah, let's hear the alien.
Okay, so the alien
Yeah.
is sleep paralysis. You can hear like this thing, like, you know, whenever you hear those crickets or someone like moves their hand and you're like, oh, what the fuck was that? And then you're like, oh, it's just my hands, you know, whatever. You have that.
What kind of fucking friends do you have?
They never did that. You ever do that?
No.
You're like, my hands are too fucking. It's hot in here. It's sweaty.
Yeah, it's hot. You can open the
like-
door. I got it.
Anyways, so what happens?
I'm
is
trying to
you
make
can-
the sound now.
Yeah, like it's like, and it sounds like a fucking weird insect in your ear, and you're kind of like freaked out, and then it's like your friend is. No.
My friends have never done that to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. No.
But I get what you're saying.
Okay.
My friends would just do dumb shit like push me while I was taking a piss.
Right, or hit.
Oh.
They wouldn't go like this. They'd go pow.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to know what? Okay, I wouldn't say who, but I had a couple of friends when they were little, and they're like, "You want to pee standing up?" And I was like, "No, I gotta pee." And they're like, "No, we're gonna pee standing up." So we sat there. We just fucking made ourselves pee standing up. I've seen way too much on this podcast.
That is fine. If you're comfortable with sharing, go right ahead.
I mean,
Go right ahead.
we
There's gonna be
suspected girls
people-
did this stuff all along.
There's gonna be women that listen and be like, I've done that too.
Yeah.
Me and my weird friends. We
can't
must
put this,
have
like-
the same friends.
It's probably that friend.
Fucking broad.
We must hang out
Don't
with
you
the
say
same
my
friends.
name, Victor. Don't you say my name.
Okay, so the alien.
Yes, the alien.
The alien.
Let me get there. So the
We went from
alien.
orgasms to peeing standing up. Holy
He's
shit.
being like a boy.
I love
When we
this.
get back to the aliens,
I love this fucking ride.
Hold
This
on.
is
Podcasting has taught me that girls are just as gross as
how the hell
boys.
do we
Oh,
just go off
absolutely,
topic like
absolutely.
that? That's crazy.
So,
aliens.
fucking aliens.
Fucking aliens.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
They come in, and you can hear that weird little noise because I've heard it once.
Yeah, the
Yeah, and I've heard it once during sleep paralysis, and I'm like, fuck. But I read about I
Wait,
read a
like in
whole-
signs?
Yeah.
That
Where's
noise,
like-
that noise is fucking terrifying.
It
what you're
is.
describing. I would be so scared if I
Where
woke
he
up
was
and I
like
heard that.
standing in the cornfield, it was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
As we're out in the middle of the woods, like right fucking out.
I mean, the only aliens you're
Freaking
gonna see out here are from Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Oh, my ex-boyfriend.
You're curry loving aliens.
Trying to get to New York City.
Fucking shawarma.
I saw the border patrol at that. You know, they have the thrift store. Used to be a church up the road.
Mm-hmm.
They had like a whole family, just like sitting
That's
down.
so sad.
Yeah, I
When
felt
was
bad
this?
for them. This is like last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking nuts because they pay so much
Yeah.
to get here, and then they're like, have fun, and they're like,
I mean, I think if you tried that hard, like you should get like a reward.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, let's make sure you're not like you shouldn't live at the Great View Motel, but you know, let's check that out. But other than that, it's like you tried really hard. You should get an extra award.
Yeah, at least take him to Burger King.
Let them join the army or
Yeah.
something.
Oh.
Ooh, the army.
So what about hearing the alien in your ear?
Fucking A.
Yeah.
This is the aliens. You're in your sleep paralysis. You hear the noise, and then these type of aliens are called the Greys.
Yeah.
So I don't know much
Like that
about
guy.
them.
Like this guy.
Yeah,
I
they're
have a
cute,
Grey.
right? And
No.
they
He's
come
cute
in.
until he puts his fingers up your butt.
Yeah, and these are the guys that fucking like observe you, like do the fucking eye thing. But I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, you can probably be like, yeah, they put something in me, and now they're like documenting me, and they got something up my butthole and stuff like that. I don't know. I can't say like what they do, but I know that that's the theory
Yeah.
about sleep paralysis is that they come in.
So really, sleep paralysis is alien abduction,
Yeah,
or at least alien encounter.
yeah, that's what they say.
Do you think the aliens are like these guys are like guys, or this is like a drone?
You think that's a drone?
Yeah, like the little aliens people see, we think they're people, but they're not. They're like drones. They're just automatons.
Someone's operating. them.
Yeah, or they're a suit. They're a suit or something like that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think the fire in the sky it was a suit.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Excuse me. They did that with Independence Day. Remember the
Yeah,
real
yeah,
alien was
yeah,
inside the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, they were like Independence Day. They were like cockroaches or
Yeah.
locusts. They were like locusts.
By the way, you were always upset about how they uploaded a virus
Yeah.
onto the ship on a MacBook.
Yeah.
Well, there's a deleted scene that explains that.
Oh, what is it?
Because they found that ship back in the Roswell crash,
Oh.
and they used technology from the ship that was used for
Aha.
like computers and cell
To
phones.
make it.
So if they had fucking left that scene in, it would almost be like a damn near perfect movie.
Right.
But they fucked it up. Oh, sorry. There we go. Sorry about that. You know what's even weirder is since we're talking about like weird shit that happens in your sleep and when you hear weird noises and stuff, is that it takes a lot. Yes, I have had experiences, and I know it's spooky season. I have had experiences, but it takes a lot for me to say, yeah, that was a spirit, that was a ghost, this place is haunted. But I will say this. I used to work down in Sugarbush at night. I was doing security at someone's, personal residence. And the thing about being way down in Sugarbush in the middle of the night, when you would step out, and the thing is Sugarbush is a giant marsh, it's swamp. All you hear is nature. But when you step out to take a piss at like 3, 4 in the morning, and you hear no nature, you don't hear frogs, you don't hear crickets, you don't hear the wind, you hear nothing. That is spooky. And
Really?
yeah, I think so, because you're just like,
Because
okay.
it should be noisy.
And I'm like,
I find comfort in noise at night.
exactly.
I'd be
Usually
like,
you're like,
I can sit there in complete fucking quiet.
but what I'm saying is that when those natural noises are just gone,
Yeah.
it's like eerily quiet.
That's how you know it's stalking
That's
you.
the best fucking night. That's the best night right there, man.
That's when the aliens are around.
Fuck yeah.
Nature's like, ugh, we don't like this.
That's when you fall asleep when you're not really in your own fucking world again.
Why'd you give nature that voice? You're like, ugh, don't like this.
Don't like this. It's gross.
Aliens. Maybe. Aliens definitely have to be fucking real.
You think the Border Patrol would have seen them? Because they're like sitting out there all fucking night.
I do have this thing where I say pilots and people that work at sea have to see so much shit all the time that they're not telling
Wasn't that
us.
what all the news is about? It's like they saw shit, but they never came forward because they get made fun of, or they go on a psych exam, and so now a couple of them came forward with like evidence, and it's ostensibly like, we're scared because we don't want our airplanes to ram into something. Like, we keep seeing shit, and where it's not only an issue of are we alone? It's like, we don't know what it is, but we're afraid we're gonna run a plane into it.
Yeah. Just because, for all we know, the aliens are assholes just doing donuts.
Yeah, right. It's teenagers.
Maybe they're like heavy metal and they're up there doing space coke. Just
Yeah.
like, oh, God. You
Yeah.
know? With Harold Ramis's voice.
Right.
Like, how do I drive this thing? Oh. You know, like that.
Heavy Metal's a cool cartoon. You ever watch it?
I haven't watched anything you guys are talking about.
You've never seen Heavy Metal?
You should see Heavy Metal. You're an artist. You'll
Yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah.
And it has big, giant cartoon titties.
Titties.
Oh, have you guys ever seen Fritz the Cat?
I
I
have.
love Fritz the
Yeah.
Cat. Ralph Bakshi's the guy, man.
Yeah, I love that. That's the one thing I have watched.
Yeah.
Oh,
With a
well.
lot of weird.
It's a lot. It's a
stuff.
weird porn, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Well, if you like Ralph Bakshi, then you will love Cool World. He made that movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a
Ever
great
seen Cool
movie,
World?
but
No,
it's
it's
fun.
not.
It's a terrible movie.
But it's sexy as fuck.
Speaking of terrible movies, I watched The Machine last night.
Should I?
It's garbage. It was. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's gonna get.
It's his turn to pass out. And
I know I'm gonna pass out. I've been coughing. I came home early.
Well, here's the thing. Bert Kreischer's comedy is kind of garbage.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
it's mostly like, this is stupid shit I did. I'm just gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That makes sense.
Shane Gillis's new special is funny.
Shane Gillis is fucking. I think he's like the funniest right now.
He's definitely like one of the most fearless at the moment, you know.
For a guy that looks like him,
Yeah. Yeah.
like Chappelle is fearless, but Chappelle also has a little bit of an out.
Yeah, he does. He is kind of like grandfathered in. Like, he just needs to get the what is that, like, presidential, like, citizen award, where they basically just like Willie Nelson got it. It was just like, here, just smoke weed forever, and you're just Willie Nelson.
Yeah. Chappelle's got the whole
Yeah, he's got that.
fuck everybody money, and I'll do whatever I want, and I don't give a fuck. But
Yeah.
Shane Gillis, he's still rising. So
Yeah. So the fact that he has balls like that,
yeah,
and his career is kind of still taking off.
He's fucking funny. You
Yeah,
ever watch? You know who
so-
we're talking? We're talking about a comedian named Jane Gillis. He's fucking
We kind
funny.
of have to. We are a comedy podcast.
We don't have to, but we have ADHD as well. Yeah. Do you ever see students
He
bouncing
might
off
be
the
an
wall?
alien. Okay.
You ever see students bouncing off the wall and you're like, oh, I do that.
Yeah. Look at this guy bouncing right now.
And I'm like, I don't know.
He's got the ADHD where he can't stop moving. I have the ADHD where I sound like I was drugged. I'm just like, hey, how you doing?
Do you guys take Adderall for this?
I
No.
don't, but I was going to see a counselor,
Should
and
we?
she's like, "Would you like a prescription?" And I said, "Possibly." But then I was at the tribe, and all their scheduling got. And I never made another appointment.
And I seen a little girl on like Adderall as a child. Like she was like little, and she'd be like screaming, and I'm like, whoa. And then she takes it, and it's kind of like really mellows her out.
What's interesting is it's a stimulant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've taken it during college.
yeah. They keep you up all night, got you really productive.
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically meth.
Yeah. See, it's not that great. I shouldn't even be like admitting to that.
Well, the
Off the
thing is,
record.
maybe
Oh man, you guys just got all kinds of fucking
maybe
issues,
what
huh?
it does is
Holy
it
fuck.
speeds your brain up so
Yeah.
fast that it looks like it's slowed down.
Maybe.
Kind of like you look at the Earth spinning. It looks slow, but really it's like,
Yeah.
It's like a fucking top.
yeah. But it just looks like, you know.
So it's like you're seeing the world like the Flash when you take it. It's like
Yeah.
it's like Superman.
Yeah. Everything has a whoosh like you.
It might have something to do with your dopamine receptors, because that's ADHD is something about like it's a what do they call it? You're neurodivergent, and that your dopamine receptors are different. So
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
that's why when something that produces a lot of dopamine, you want to do more. That's why there are a lot of risk takers.
Ah.
Or I'm into this, then I'm into this, and as soon as the novelty wears off, then you got to go on to the next thing.
Yep. Then one finger turns to two.
And pretty soon you're covered in ropes.
Pretty
And
soon it's just like, you know, I'm like, baby, you got to put something like that up me, you know. Yeah. It's a vicious cycle. Just so I can reach the A spot.
The gaping asshole.
And that is the title of this episode.
So what's going on with your art going forward? You did the mural, and what you working on now? You working on anything particular or
No.
no?
See, it's a really weird thing. My son got sick with meningitis.
Ooh.
And it was fucking terrible. It was terrifying. So he got out of it okay. Everything seems fine for now. We're working with him and stuff like that. But I've been in a weird funk where like I don't really do much art, like in terms of a book. Like I bring my sketchbook everywhere.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of sits in my bag. So right now it's really nothing. Oh, but I do have a painting that I want to do. I've been really into people doing work like naturally, like with their hands, doing some kind of cultural art form, because I did a portrait of Rita McDonald. She's making a basket, and I was like, did the painting, and sometimes I'm lazy. I'll like admit that right now. Like if you ever see me do corn husk figures, it's because I'm being absolutely lazy.
You don't want to paint faces.
I don't even want to draw faces. I'm just like, no, they're gonna be corn husks. Everyone's gonna love them. And that's my cheat. That's my biggest cheat. So if you see it, you're like, oh, she got real lazy that day.
That's okay. Honey David doesn't like to do feet. Everyone just has like blocky South Park feet.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard hands are hard.
Hands, yeah. I do hands, and I'm just like as like blocks of shapes. I'm like, that looks fucking awesome. It's gonna be a fucking awesome hand. And then I get into it, and I'm like, the fuck happened?
You did a hand right there.
Yeah, that was a good hand.
Yeah, that's Coqueluto's hand.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
His hand is the sage against the machine. We use that for our logo on our other podcast.
Ace, yeah, I seen it.
Sage against the machine.
But yeah, so that's what I'm working with. Is those paintings of people.
Yeah.
Because I can do fabric. I can draw your shirt with every fucking shadow and highlight.
Divot, yeah.
And I'm just like in love with it because like up close it's like a abstract painting,
Right.
and then you go back and you're like,
That's
goddamn
cool.
sweater. Yeah. So once I get into like fabric, then I'm just like, well, now I gotta go all the way and do the face because you can't have this sweater here with like some kind of cornrows.
Super detailed was one area then.
It's looking like real creepy, you know what I mean? So
You know what amazes me? Like when people like you that can sketch and there's just so much detail. Because there was a time where I thought I could draw, but seeing what people like you do, like my shit just looked like fucking Napoleon Dynamite's drawings. It's like I took all the time on your upper
With the
lip.
shading.
Yeah. It's just like, fuck, it was dumb. You know?
you know what's really awkward though is
What?
whenever people like want to relate to me and they're like, you should see this one drawing I'm working on, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm just getting to know them, right? And they're like, look at this, and I'm like,
And you're like,
Suck.
that was like shit.
Well, maybe if you draw that face 500 more times.
basically, but you know, you just don't want to break hearts.
You
and
know what?
shit.
You know what sucks is when they're like, "Would you buy it?" And I'm like,
Oh God, I get those occasionally. I get like people I know who are, I'm selling this artwork. Is like, I don't fucking want your artwork. See, how much do I like you? Can I just give you $20? I don't fucking want your painting. I just give
"That's
you.
just kindling, right?"
I'll just give you money. I don't need another fucking ugly painting that I'm just gonna stick behind somewhere and just throw out eventually.
Oh, that's terrible.
I have a few ugly ass paintings I
know.
don't fucking want.
I know. Are you taking commissions?
No.
Okay, you heard it here. Fuck off.
Keep
We don't give a shit
your
about
money. Keep your money.
We don't give a shit about your Christmas gift idea. Fuck off.
Okay, here's the hack with artists. They say that, but if you show up with a wad of money, they get really motivated really fast.
If I had
Fire
$500,
$500. Fire chief came up and he's like, we want to do a mural, but we want it done next week. And I was like, what? Let me talk to my friend. And yeah, we'll think about it. Well, what's the price? Anything. I'm like, okay, yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah.
Like, we'll do it. But on the other side, like tattoo designs, everyone wants goddamn tattoo designs.
Well, because your work translates very well to tattoos.
It does, but you know what? There's a few like tattoo artists that do dainty work. They'll be like, okay, let's go do this, you know, and then they do it, and I'm like, that's nice. And then there's a few that I've seen, and I won't say any names because I don't want to talk shit, but like they make it masculine because they're male tattoo artists. Some, not all male tattoo artists, but like they just like, I'm like drawing like little dainty strawberries, and I see it, and I'm like, I got my tattoo, and it's like.
That makes sense. I never thought of that, but yeah.
No, it's like a.
It's testosterone strawberry.
That's what it
This
is.
strawberry has a dick.
Okay.
Look at the veins on this one.
Male or female?
Male. No. Female.
Oh, this is good.
Oh,
Male
we're
or
gonna do this.
female?
Male.
We're just gonna
Female.
I'm so fucking bad at this.
we're just gonna blow her out of the water.
Male or female?
It's fucking. Oh, the door is nice. You like my shirt?
I know.
It's fucking female now.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
How about this one?
Male.
Female.
Fuck. Jesus.
So maybe those artists aren't, it's not their gender, they just suck. And you're being nice.
Heavy palms.
I don't know, but it's just like if I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, it's worrisome.
Yeah.
I'm just like you have to do someone that does line work.
Yeah.
You can't just go to anyone and be like, hey, fucking you fucking do this. And
Yeah,
they'll be
each everybody's
like,
got their talents and shit,
because
right?
they want the
Is
money.
that how you walk into a tattoo shop? Hey, fucking you!
You're a tattooer, get to it. Fucking copier. All you gotta do is copy it the way I drew
You
it.
just gotta trace it, you fucking ass.
You fucking mook. It's not even hard. I could do it.
I know there's a lot to it.
And then just fucking bitch and complain the whole time. Ah! Fuck yeah.
Have you ever been motivated to do your own tattoos? To get a gun and do that
Like,
shit?
I would love to. There's so many tattoos. I think there's 2 opportunities that I had. And then one, they're like, yeah. And then they're like, we got one more spot. We got to fill insurance because it's like insurance, I don't know, some kind of policy. And they're like, we gave it to the piercer, so we can't take you. And I was like, okay.
Oh, that's you never just do DIY style, buy yourself a gun and go for it?
No. I want to do hand poke. I would love to do a hand poke, but I'd love to learn. This one time, I went into a tattoo parlor, and the guy's like, "Oh, I'm learning how to do shading," and I'm like, "Bitch, you learn how to do fucking shading? Like, you don't know how to, you don't come in here with the skills? Like, here, you got to learn how to shade this." And I'm like, man, I got so jealous. It's just because he looked really cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he already had the tattoos and like the
Right.
cool style. And I'm like, he's just filling a stereotype. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't even know how to shade. You know?
Right.
I feel like if I went in there, they'd be like, I don't know about you.
We should just buy you the gun and
Yeah.
just go for it.
I'm loving the shade that she's
Yeah,
throwing
like,
right now. I love it.
These
It's
fucking
alright,
guys
be
can't even
proud.
draw.
I love it. Just like, you can't do shit. I'm better than you.
I have a tattoo from a guy who just bought his equipment and like learned, and
Yeah.
he learned in like a year or two.
Who's that?
Coleman.
Coleman.
Yeah, he did this one.
Who's that? Little dragon?
He has a little dragon.
You probably should have waited until he was like 5 years in.
He was fine.
I'm fucking with you, dude.
He does good work. Like
I'm picking
talent
on
does
you.
matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Talent doesn't matter.
I said it does.
It does. Yeah, it does.
It does.
I thought you said talent doesn't matter.
It probably doesn't matter as much as work. Work
Gotcha.
ethic. What?
I hear you.
No, but talent does matter.
Yeah.
I swear.
Absolutely.
Like, okay, did you see the Bruce was talking about it? The drummer,
Bruce?
Which drummer?
Red Hot Chili Pepper drummer,
Okay.
Chad
did the what is it, 30 Seconds to Mars song. Never heard the song. He just listened to it once. Then he adds his own drums
Oh
to it.
wow.
That's
Yeah.
fucking talent.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what's talent that a lot of people don't give much credit for is when a lot of people think that Ringo was a shit drummer until they learn his parts and they're like, how the fuck did he do that?
Nice.
Because it sounds simple.
They do. They sound very simple.
Yeah, but then you see like Chad Smith or someone sit down, they're doing it, they're like, wow, this guy was a fucking asshole or a genius.
And he sings good too.
Ringo?
Yeah.
Does he?
He sings decently, yeah.
Probably sing better than John.
Probably.
Yeah.
And I...
What a dick.
Yeah.
Good.
Hide-
Good.
Just hiding behind the drums, he looks like that.
No, not Ringo. John.
Yeah. Good for him.
What a dick. What a dick.
I mean,
John Lennon.
Yeah. Why is he a dick though? I remember I heard about.
I heard he was a dick to his
Oh,
kids.
he was so
he's a
abusive.
yeah, I heard he was like abusive.
Yeah, he was abusive to his first wife and totally just like abandoned his first kid. That's why Paul wrote Hey Jude. He was talking to John's son, being like, I'm sorry your dad's a dick. Hey Jude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know Paul was so pissed off still, even when John died, they asked him like 2 days later if he cared, and he like just blew them off like he didn't give a shit. It took him.
Why would I fucking care?
Yeah.
I'm Paul.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Then like years later, he was like, maybe I have some grief. They caught up with him.
Some denial.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Beatles.
And he was very abusive to Yoko. And I think Sean, the boy they had together, I think he hit him so much that I think he had hearing loss.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He was a dick. Like a big dick asshole.
John Lennon is canceled.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like the Beatles, John?
No.
You don't like the Beatles?
I like the Beatles.
I love the Beatles.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah,
Grew up
fucking
with that
music is
shit.
trash. Yeah, every fucking Beatles song sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one sucks? Which one sucks the most? Hey Jude.
Yeah, that one.
Fucking imagine.
What's your favorite Beatles song?
The one Joe Cocker did.
That fucking song sucks.
Oh, that one is so fucking
Oh, I-
Probably
good
the
though.
worst fucking.
I
Beatles
love that
No,
song.
I'm just saying the Beatles songs were amazing when Joe Cocker did
I love the
them.
Joe Cocker version.
Yeah,
Exactly, that's
way
what
more.
Because I
Way
grew up
more.
with the Wonder Years.
What would you do if I sang
Yeah.
out of tune? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. If you hear the original, it's like,
No, yeah.
It's like all
what
like
would you do if I sang out
Yeah,
of
yeah,
tune?
yeah, yeah.
It's like, that's
No.
not how it goes.
It's not how it goes.
Shut up.
It's not how it was in the Wonder Years.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I was raised by TV.
Yeah, I need some coked out fucking drunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hand me your ears and out.
Yeah, sing that pain.
That's what I need.
I like Obla Di Obla Da too. I never know what it's called.
Oh.
Yeah.
That-
Oh,
fuck
bloody,
did you say?
oh, bloody, da, 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 life goes on. Also was the theme song for a TV show.
Yeah. I
No
want
idea
you.
what the hell you're talking about, man.
It's okay.
You guys want that one? I want you. I want you. I want you so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. That's my favorite one.
I only know that song because of Across the Universe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would have to say the same. But I really like that. I really enjoyed that song.
It was a good movie. Yeah. Not the biggest Beatles guy. I appreciate a couple songs, but I'm not like I would suck the Beatles' dick.
Sgt. Pepper's my jam. I listened to Helter Skelter and I murdered people.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely a metal, like, Sabbath is, my guys, and, fucking Hendrix,
Yes.
and Soundgarden, those are my guys. Beatles.
I grew up with the Beatles on like CKON Sundays.
Did
So
you?
it's just like, yeah, you go like riding around. Because I used to play soccer. So I used to be like, listen to CKON. Yeah. Because my mom was old.
You used to play soccer, too.
God damn it, Ma. Like, how was your soccer team, though? Did you guys win a lot?
No.
If that's your fucking, your hype music, then yeah.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck gets pumped up to the Beatles?
The other team was listening to DMX.
Yeah, the other fucking, yeah.
Nothing gets you pumped up for a workout like DMX.
Listening to fucking
The other kids are walking
AC/DC and
to the
shit.
field. It's gonna give it to you. It's gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
And you're like, I wanna hold your hand.
We all live in a fucking yellow submarine. It's hyping you up. Like, what the fuck's going on here? I hope your team loses if that's your fucking hype. Like, damn.
No, we lost a lot. They blamed it a lot. Like goalie when I was blaming it on me. And she'd be like, you fucking get that. And I was like, what the fuck? Just chilling here.
My kids are in soccer now. I love it when the ball just goes by them in the net because they were too busy like. And the team's like, oh! And they're just like, you can see the shame, and it's like, oh man, that's gotta suck.
There's always the kids that take it way too seriously. They're so fucking mad when they
Because they
lose.
get yelled at home. That's why.
They get fucking whipped at home, man.
Because it's their dad's second chance. Like, you gotta fucking
Yeah.
sprint that shit. You gotta fucking.
Dude, it's fucking soccer, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, nobody fucking cares about soccer.
No, I used to put like my arms inside the whole jersey.
Jesus Christ.
I used to,
Oh, you're one of those kids that's just like, I'm cold. Just stretching
exactly
out your
what it is.
shit.
But you were also the goalie.
I was defense.
Just cut your gloves out like this.
Oh, I don't want to hit you. That would suck. It's like, boom. Hit the guest. Yeah, that'll look good on camera. I'm sweating, and we're at an hour and a half. You
Let's
think
go.
we should wrap it?
Let's do it.
All right, yeah, we are.
Yeah, time flies when you're having a good time.
Yeah, it didn't feel that long, did it?
No, we did not.
But
I was like, what the
unfortunately,
fuck
there
am I
is
gonna talk about?
there is a timer right there.
And we
It's
make
like,
sure it's running every time so that we're actually recording.
Yeah.
Did it record last week?
It did.
Okay.
I edited. That's always interesting. When I watch an episode, I'm on most episodes because
Yeah.
I live here.
Was
So
it weird?
It's weird.
What?
Also,
You're not
the
there.
camera
Just sticks to one person.
just stuck to one person a little while. It's like, oh,
Yeah, he
that's.
sucks at it, doesn't
Yeah.
It takes a bit of practice.
It
'cause
does, it
I'm
does.
camera switching while we're talking.
So I'm just
Oh,
like,
I
I'll-
thought it just went with the whoever
I like
was
to
talking.
listen to like people,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
Yeah, John's a very good listener,
Yeah.
so that makes it.
But then Will's over on the other side. He's like,
Yeah.
fucking camera's been on him for 45
Yeah.
years.
No, this is not an automatic. Like this is not an automatic thing where it goes to whoever's talking.
The sugar bear
Oh.
hour.
No, this is my fingers. I would like to have that, but I don't think it would work in here anyways because there's too many of us.
Just be like
how was-
breathing
how
in
was
the
I?
silence.
How was I when I did it? Me and Bucky.
Yours was better.
It was like, see, you just suck. You just suck.
I'm coming off a fucking severe head injury.
That's true.
Come on,
That's true.
God damn it! How
Twice.
long are you gonna fucking?
I'm gonna
You're
write
disabled.
Hold it right.
You're
I'm gonna write that
disabled.
shit till he's 70.
Should
I
file for
fucking
disability.
bumped my
Quit
head.
working. Why you still got a job? You can file your
that.
paperwork.
Fucking head injuries, man.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in to the Aboriginal Outlaws podcast. I'm Sugar Bear.
Johnny B.
I'm Joshua.
Be sure to find us on Spotify, on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Keep an eye out for our sisters over there on Women's Dance and our brothers.
Someday.
There you go. Our brothers on the political front with Sage Against the Machine, which the logo was designed by today's guest, who was...
Oh, Victoria Ransom.
Victoria Ransom!
Right.
Some. Find us on TikTok, bitches. Bon voyage.